I hope you're having a good Thursday night. I'm Alan Holt. It is just before 8:40 on February the 15th. A live forecast discussion about the rain episode that we're now in. Right now, the rain's falling in a lot of the coastal bend. What's to come, and we've also got a significant cold front, a strong one, headed this way this weekend. It's going to bring a taste of winter back to South Texas for one weekend only. It's back to the warm stuff next week. But yes, we are going to see some rain and some significant changes in the temperature department into the weekend. So we'll get right to it, bring up the tower cam. You see there's raindrops on the lens. We've got rain falling. The roads are wet. This is light to moderate rain that is moving in, and things are damp. So the rain episode has started. Same type of deal happening over on our LexCam lens. You see the rain, fresh drops on the lens of the LexCam. It's cloudy. Temperatures, they're in the 60s right now, and we're going to be rainy here for quite some time. It's going to be a rainy, good sleeping weather type of night as this rain continues to filter in from the south and west. You see the radar there really starting to cover up almost the entirety of the coastal bend. The only exception, northern Live Oak County, B County, Refugio County. Those are the areas that are not getting rain right now, but those spots will eventually get filled in with green on the radar. A little bit stronger of a signal for some moderate rain falling down near Falfurrias, but the radar beam that direction, again, you're getting up a little bit higher, so there may be some more intensity up higher, a few thousand feet in the atmosphere down there. Not totally sold on super heavy rain given this outlook. So this is the type of radar imagery that we're going to be seeing here for the rest of tonight, and I think through at least the first half of Friday. There are some changes, though, for the second half of Friday night. We're going to have a little bit of a different rain outlook, and this is where it's headed. So Friday morning, really tonight, overnight through Friday morning, widespread coverage. I think we're guaranteed. We're already satisfied for today. We're going to continue that. So I mean, it's a guarantee that we're getting the rain heading into tonight / early Friday. I do think that given some of the higher resolution modeling that we're starting to see come in, there's a little bit more of a push by the higher res stuff to see less coverage into Friday later in the afternoon and Friday evening / night through about midnight. I think the coverage, we're going to have a lull in activity at that point, so not as rainy. There will still be some showers floating around. But again, late Friday afternoon into Friday evening through about midnight, I think the rain's not going to be quite as relentless. We're going to have a lot more gaps in the coverage. So there's a little spike then into Saturday morning, and that's a reflection of the cold front that's going to be working through here, leading to another little just spike, if you will, in the chance for rain before things start to dry up into the afternoon of Saturday. So that's the little change I made, just given the data that's coming in tonight. You know, I just think we have a little break in the rain late Friday afternoon, maybe even a little earlier. Maybe it's mid to late Friday afternoon, and then we see that next uptick in rain Saturday morning with the arrival of a cold front. This is how our futurecast modeling handles all of this. I think we're all good. Tonight, it's going to be rainy tonight. It's going to be rainy. Light to moderate rain. It's going to be very damp heading into Friday morning. 100%. It's going to rain. We're already seeing it. So tomorrow morning, going to wake up, be in the mid to low 60s. It will be raining. So if you have to drive anywhere, morning commute, just be ready. It's going to be a wet one. And the rain's going to be with us through Friday morning. A little bit less coverage as we head into the noontime hour and into the middle of the afternoon. You see how the coverage, way less green and yellow showing up on the simulated radar. And this is our in-house modeling. A lot of the publicly available forecast modeling, the NAM 3K, HER, all of these high-res models, they're showing something similar to this. The Texas Tech University WRF model on board with a drier Friday afternoon and Friday night. So I'm not saying it will not rain at all during that time. I'm just saying that the coverage of rain is going to be a lot lower than what it is right now, what it will be tonight, and what it will be Friday morning. So little lull in that opportunity for rain. This is Friday, 8:30, hardly anything at all. That's possible, right? I think we see that break in the rain Friday mid to late afternoon into Friday night through about midnight. But after midnight, we're going to see a little uptick in the chance for rain as this cold front comes through here. Our in-house model is one of the more aggressive models with respect to how stingy it is with its rain outlook on Saturday morning. So a lot of the others want to have a lot more rain at this point. I do think showers are in play Saturday morning with this cold front coming through here. And note the temperatures, 7 o'clock Saturday morning, upper 40s, mid to low 50s. We're not going to move off those numbers very much on Saturday, and the winds are going to be strong. The winds will be strong. So this is 9 o'clock in the morning. Winds sustained up over 20 miles per hour out of the north. We're easily going to see some gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour on Saturday, especially in the morning into the early afternoon. So note the temperatures. Upper 40s, low 50s, some spots in the middle 40s, and we still have some lingering showers on Saturday, 9 o'clock. That rain is going to trend down in the afternoon. We're going to say bye to the rain, but again, temperatures, they're going to be colder. Upper 40s, low 50s, some wind gusts of 30 to 40 miles per hour, and I think the wind chill values are likely going to be either in the upper 30s or low 40s on Saturday afternoon. If we get some bonus sunshine or it breaks out a little earlier, then we'll likely get into the middle 50s. But it looks pretty cloudy Saturday afternoon. I'm going to switch over to another temperature forecast, and this is the NAM. It's the North American Mesoscale model, so it's more of a high-res model. And you see into Sunday morning, we're going to be looking at middle to upper 30s, wind chill values below freezing. So upper 20s, low 30s on the wind chill values into Sunday morning, with the temperatures, air temps in the mid to upper 30s. So the temperature will stay above freezing. The wind chill value will be below freezing, which has no impact on whether things freeze or not. You have to have the air temp at or below freezing to start to have problems with respect to, water or plants having an issue. And by this time, we're not going to have any precip. The rain chance is over starting early Saturday afternoon, maybe even late Saturday morning. But the rain will not be in line with the cold temperatures or coldest temperatures into Sunday morning. This is the timeline for the cold front. Pre-dawn Saturday morning in Corpus Christi, a little after midnight for B and Live Oak counties, and then closer to sunrise for places like Hebronville, Valferius, Rivera, down south on 77 there. So that's the timeline. The impacts are going to be that we do have some morning showers. The winds are going to gust 30 to 40 miles per hour behind this front. Skies clear on Saturday night, not Saturday, Saturday night. And then Sunday, the sun breaks out, but we're only going to be in the upper 50s for highs on Sunday. The temperatures, we're looking at, again, upper 30s in Corpus Christi on Sunday morning. And then all day Saturday, we're going to hang out close to 50. So Saturday is going to be a lot colder with that front coming through here. Another look, more regional look at what's going on, why we're seeing the rain right now. We've got energy coming in from the Pacific over Mexico. That's being seen as the rain right now. That's our rain inducer, if you will. We've got this cold front then, the one we just talked about, which right now is coming off the Palmer Divide. Weather weenies, you're going to know what I'm talking about, in Colorado. So it's a place where a lot of these mid-latitude traveling cyclones originate. That's the low pressure center that we're looking at. But that is going to be moving east. It's going to drop the front down here, again, Saturday pre-dawn. This is how our in-house forecast model handles all this. You see the rain coming in from the south and west. Little lull, Friday afternoon and night. Then this cold front comes through early Saturday morning. I think we do still keep the showers around Saturday morning, and then those temperatures, again, you're going to be hanging out in the upper 40s or low 50s. Wind chill values possibly into the upper 30s Saturday afternoon. We'll be done with the rain Saturday afternoon. It clears up into Sunday morning. We'll be in the mid to upper 30s at that point. And Sunday afternoon looks crisp, cool, and sunny. I'll start trying to answer these questions too, if I can. So, by the way, Sunday, it's going to be the beginning of a really long stretch of sunny weather here too. So let's get to the rain totals. I keep adjusting this, but the adjustments are fairly minor. Last, I think Monday maybe put a graphic out just showing the trend of how the rain would fall, more toward the valley, less toward I-10. And that's exactly how this is going to play out. See, some of this is cut off at the bottom. Let me get the full screen up. So the rainfall totals for Corpus Christi, a lot of the coastal bend, we're looking at 1 to 2 inches of rain through Saturday morning. Places like Live Oak, Refugio counties, a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain for that same time frame. And then you get toward I-10, it may only be a trace to 1/10 of an inch up towards San Antonio, Houston. Houston may catch a little bit more, but the bullseye for this is definitely South Texas. You go to the valley, looking at 2 or 3 inches of rain as you get closer to the valley. And most of that going to be away from the KIII viewing area. Although Hebronville, Falfurrias, Rivera, you might have a chance at getting into that 2 to 3 inch range. Just depends on how it all falls over the next, day and a half or so. Watershed now, I know we need the rain in the watershed. We're not in a drought anymore in terms of soil moisture and soil, how that's doing. The drought monitor's completely gone for South Texas, but we are still in the water restrictions. The watershed right now is at 31% combined level. We'd like to see that up to 50 or 60%. We'd like to double that. This rain episode will not do that. It's not going to do that. It's going to be a step in the right direction. And because of how low it is right now, unfortunately, it's going to take a lot of steps in the right direction to really get up to where we need to be heading into summer. So it is what it is. The watershed will get rain, but this episode, even though it's a very beneficial one, as El Nino continues to deliver these beneficial rainfall events, it's just not going to cut it. We're not going to get way up because of this episode. And that's just the way it is. So hopefully we get more of these as we head into the spring season. And when we get warmer temperatures, we tend to get more rain events that offer higher totals, a lot more moisture in the atmosphere when you get those warmer values. And hopefully we can see this trend continue with the regularity, the rain chances moving into springtime. So tonight, again, the rain moving in, 63 the overnight low, kind of cool, but not really. You know, it's just going to be kind of in between cool and mild tonight. Light southeast wind, 5 to 10. Tomorrow, rain for sure in the morning. It becomes a little less active in the afternoon. Going to be a damp day. We'll stay in the mid-60s, light to moderate rain. Focused in the morning, little less coverage in the afternoon. Not going to be terribly windy. East to northeast wind, 5 to 15 miles per hour. And if you're heading out, I've got my Channel 3 old school logo. That's the old school logo. Got the rain gear on. You're going to need it tomorrow. You will need the rain gear, especially in the morning for tomorrow. So rain for sure. It's a slam dunk Friday. Little less active in the afternoon. I do think we still see that chance for rain Saturday morning with this cold front coming in. And it does get chilly. It does get chilly with that front coming in. I probably should have the front on the other side of Saturday, but you get the gist of it. We're going to be close to 50 all day long. Some gusts up around 40 miles per hour on Saturday. Clearing up on Sunday, but staying chilly. 30s in the morning. We don't freeze in Corpus Christi. And near 60 Sunday afternoon. President's Day. Sunny delight. Mid-70s. Near 80 on Tuesday of next week. So we're going to go from highs around 50 on Saturday to a high of around 80 here on Tuesday. It's South Texas weather in a nutshell for you in the winter. So I'm going to go back and just, we'll put the radar on. I'm going to have to scroll back through these graphics, just see if I can answer any questions that there may be. There we go. And if there aren't any, we'll kind of just log off. It's 8:56 right now. Again, February 15th. That's when we're doing this live, so it's not that time. You're not watching a live rendition of this. And again, we'll hang out, try to answer questions, as many as we can. If there are any, I'm not seeing any, which is great. This is just radar imagery we're looking at right now. Light to moderate rain, maybe a few pockets of heavy rain between Hebronville and Falfurrias, but this is what we've been expecting. We've been talking about this for about a week now. We made a graphic talking about all these ingredients coming together for this forecast, and here we are seeing the rain real time on the radar. Question about rain totals. We're going to be in line for 1 to 2 inches of rain through Saturday morning. Show the rain totals here. These are the rain totals. That's for Corpus Christi. A little less to the north, a little more to the south. So overnight, it's not going to be everything. This was the question was how much rain just overnight, not all of the rain. So just overnight, I'd suspect maybe a ½ inch to an inch overnight, and then we'll add on to that through Friday and Saturday. Just 1 to 2 inches total. We're not expecting flooding with this rain event. We're not expecting flooding. I mean, we always see little street ponding, localized areas, but 1 to 2 inches of rain spread out over, a day and a half is not gonna lead to flooding. Not expecting flooding with this. Rain chances come to an end, Terry De Leon, by Saturday afternoon. We'll bring up that graphic, show you how we think that plays out. This is how we think the rain chances play out. Get rain tonight, we get rain Friday morning, little lull Friday in the afternoon, later in the afternoon, Friday night, and then another spike Saturday with the cold front. Again, we're expecting light to moderate rain. That's what we're expecting, light to moderate rain. We're not expecting this to all be heavy rain. If it were all heavy rain, we would be expecting a lot more in the rainfall totals. So light to moderate rain, is what we're expecting. All right, it's coming up on 9 o'clock. Hopefully those answers sufficed. We'll go all the way, skip back to the 7-day forecast. Rain for sure tonight, for sure Friday morning, a little less coverage Friday mid to late afternoon and night, and then another opportunity Saturday morning with the cold front coming in. 9 o'clock. We're out of here. We'll see you at 10 o'clock on the news. Thank you for joining us, however you did, YouTube, our streaming services, Facebook Live, wherever it was. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time here or on our broadcasts on the television.